Hello guys, it's Michael here from Mixing Mango, and yes, today I have a lovely little video for you today. It is a kind of like update video, and I'm just going to cover the recent BTS video 53 and also the behind the scenes June. So yeah, Josh normally does these videos because, to be honest, I don't actually normally watch the BTS videos. I don't know, I just play Runescape. I never actually look at the homepage or anything. I probably should, to be honest. There's probably some stuff that I'm missing that what's this crap? That I miss from not looking at the BTSs and watching them. But yes, I did watch this one, and it looks interesting actually. I personally won't be able to partake in this because my Slayer is too low, but it's this new Order of Ascension. So yeah, this is basically a new Slayer range dungeon where you will be able to use range in this new Slayer dungeon, I suppose, to get some new ranged weapons, which are really cool. So yeah, it's near Feldip Hills from watching the YouTube. I can't remember exactly, but it's near Feldip Hills, and you help this guy to kill these different monsters inside, inside this dungeon, to defeat the Order. I think it is. It's all linked out in. It's all linked together in some sort of way with quests and storyline, but. One of the really cool things is obviously we're actually going to see level 90 range gear into the game. So yeah, the level 81, you need level 81 Slayer to defeat the little minions that are in the dungeon. And then if you want to fight the kind of ranged boss to get I think it's to get the different parts for the crossbow, you'll need 95 Slayer. So yeah, you'll need 95 Slayer for that, and I think, well, this is just rumor, but a person in my friends chat, my KK friends chat, told me that you need 6 different parts from 6 different bosses to make the crossbows. I'm not sure if that's just for one crossbow or 2 crossbows, and then you can make the crossbow. And obviously, I think they're all going to be tradable. So it's gonna be probably similar prices to Drygores. Like when they got released, they were obviously 90 gear as well. It'll probably be quite expensive on release date, and the people getting the first parts will be selling them for a lot of money, like 100 mil probably per part. I'm not entirely sure, but like just like Drygores, they were like 500 mil and 300 mil for the offhands on release date. So great. It always has to do this when I'm here making a video. Sorry about that. So anyway, yeah, so that is really cool because it does mean that obviously if they bring out 90 range gear, they brought out 90 melee weapons soon, they should be bringing out 90 mage gear, so that should be pretty cool. I wonder what they'll do into that. And it's also nice that this will be not as accessible by all players. Obviously KK, quite a lot of players can do it now. This dungeon, you actually have to get a certain requirement, and me and Josh were talking about it. Really, KK should have some sort of requirement that you need, like 90 strength or 90 attack, because it's kind of silly some of the people who are doing it, and they're like guys in like Rune and stuff, or Dragon, and they're like, oh, looking for a team. It's just really, it should be a high level boss which you have to wait to play. So. And actually build up your stats to actually play the boss. So this looks really good. Also, apparently, if you're doing co-op Slayer and your friend has 95 Slayer, you can actually get into the boss dungeon. But they do highly recommend that you have 80 plus gear. So that would be Torva, Pernix, or Virtus, but obviously Pernix for the range. And yeah, you're going to need those to fight the boss. So yeah, I think this looks a really cool update. I'm sorry if I kind of rambled a bit. I didn't really cover it that well, but it is basically just a new Slayer ranged dungeon, and they're going to be dropping these new lovely ranged weapons. So yeah, it's got. What are you doing? Don't show me that. Second time it's done it. It never does that ever. And as soon as I start making a video, it will show it. That will come up. So yeah, so the weapons are actually going to be called Ascension. So that's pretty interesting. And yeah, I think that's all I'm going to say about this. It does look a really good update, and Josh is trying to get 81 Slayer, but he's obviously not going to get it that soon, but he will be able to do that hopefully in the summer. So yeah, this looks a really good boss, and or just a dungeon. So let's go on to the next part. So the next part is just the behind the scenes June in general. Now, this is a shorter one than normal. It's mainly the first part is about the Order of the Ascension, which is really interesting, and the second part is the Crystal Triskelions, which is the Crystal Triskelions is a brand new key shattered into three parts by forces unknown. Now, I was told this was linked with the Slayer dungeon. I'm not entirely sure what it is. We'll just have to wait and see, really. But yeah, it's basically like these key parts that you can use to get into new secret locations and find treasure, but you actually they're not tradable. So the gear that you find from these untradeable keys you can't actually buy. So it'll be specific to people who actually go find the keys and go to these different places to use the keys and unlock the treasure or whatever it is. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It can also some new hybrid gear known as Dragonstone armor. So they bring out new hybrid gear because obviously most of the hybrid gear isn't that favorable at the moment. Most people want either DPS or tank gear. So yeah, that looks pretty cool as well. I'm not sure if there will be any requirements from it. Yeah, it says high level Slayer target, so I'm guessing that would be high Slayer level, and I don't have a high Slayer level, but I'm not sure what the requirements for that is. If it's doable, I'll definitely be doing that because it looks really, really interesting, and try and get myself some of this new high-level hybrid armor because it's obviously you can't sell it, but it would be nice to have, I guess, and I'll see if that's worth doing or not. I'll see close to the time, but yeah, that does look really cool, and they are kind of really not listening to the community, but with their updates, they are actually really like bringing in new members and players, and they're actually kind of, I don't know how to put this, but they are answering the community by bringing out these new kind of cool updates, new bosses. They're also apparently there is going to be a new boss soon, not soonish, but they're going to be a new high level boss, which might drop new armors maybe or new weapons, who knows really, but that just sounds really exciting even though it hasn't even been properly officially announced yet, or maybe it has on the high level forums, I don't know, but it's just really good they're starting to bring out these really cool updates. So next stuff, I'm not even going to cover that. Solomon's Store and Squill of Fortune, I don't care about that stuff, but yeah, one of the points that he now makes is obviously note from Modmark, top lad. He says with the imminent launch of RS3 that he's not actually going to go into much detail about all of the other updates, but says this is what we're basically going to come. So Runescape 3, divination skill. I've heard so many different rumors about this divination skill. Like so many. It is ridiculous how many different rumors. Like it's going to be, because it says here old school training with new school rewards. I'm not even sure what it is. It could be anything. It could be absolutely anything. But yeah, some people have said it's different things. It's like collecting and something to do with that. But you know, who knows? And then there's some other really cool updates as well. There's always going to be Skill 2, some quests in there, Barrows, Brothers Deluxe, Epic World Events. There's going to be a player-owned ports expansion. That I'm really excited about that. Although I probably won't be able to unlock them because my ports isn't doing too well. There's some other stuff, loyalty stuff. That's crap. Oh, that looks good. Upgrade tool belt with new tools. Because I was thinking, like the other day when I'm doing a elite clue scroll, I really want to actually use my spade on my tool belt. Or I think there's a spade on the tool belt, but I can't actually use it on the tool belt. I have to bring my own, so it's kind of pointless having it there. And there's going to be some new quests, 6th age quests. That's pretty cool. And then it's getting on to Halloween stuff. That is quite far in the future. But yeah, this is yeah, it just looks some really cool stuff that they're going to be bringing out. Pickpocketing summoners, and also bosses. That is the including powerful loot for mages. I'm not sure. This could be completely way off, but I think that means that they're kind of hinting at the fact that there will be level 90 mage gear. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, that does look really good, and just in general, the new bosses coming out are going to be just really good and look really interesting. So I am looking forward to watching videos, not partaking in this new Order of Ascension Slayer range dungeon, and the updates to come are shaping up quite nicely. So yeah, I suppose well done, Jagex. You're kind of doing well. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I think I'm going to end it here. Yeah, goodbye.